everyone, welcome back to the Speak English podcast. I'm David, and today we have a really exciting topic to help you speak English more smoothly. And of course, I'm here with Sarah.
Thanks, David. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here again. Today's episode will truly change the way you practice English. You'll learn how to speak without pausing or overthinking.
That's right. Have you ever started speaking English and suddenly froze mid-sentence, trying to remember the next word? It's frustrating, isn't it? But don't worry, we've got you covered today.
Because in this episode, we'll show you a simple but powerful technique, the repetition technique, that will help you talk more confidently, naturally, and without long pauses.
And the best part? You can practice it anywhere, while walking, cooking, or even in the shower. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to use it in your daily routine.
So make sure to like this video and subscribe to the Speak English podcast. Every week, we bring you tips and real conversations to help you speak English with ease and confidence. Let's begin.
The repetition technique is one of the most effective ways to train your brain to speak English naturally. It works by helping you repeat real phrases until they become automatic, so you can express yourself smoothly without long pauses or hesitation.
When you use this technique, your mind starts to recognize patterns and sounds faster. You're not just memorizing sentences, you're building strong connections in your brain that make English flow naturally, just like when you speak your first language.
Many learners think repetition is boring, but it's actually the secret to fluency. The more you repeat, the more confident you become. Every time you repeat a phrase, your brain reinforces the rhythm, sound, and meaning behind it. That's powerful learning.
Repetition also helps you overcome the fear of speaking. When you've repeated a phrase many times, it feels familiar. Your mind no longer freezes because you already know how it sounds, and that makes speaking English much less stressful.
Think of it like building muscle memory. When you practice a movement again and again, your body learns to do it naturally. The same thing happens with your mouth and brain when you repeat English phrases. They start working together automatically.
Another amazing thing about repetition is that it improves your pronunciation and intonation without you even noticing. When you repeat phrases after hearing them, your mouth copies the sounds and rhythm of natural English speech.
The repetition technique is flexible and easy to use. You don't need special tools or long study sessions. You can practice while walking, cooking, driving, or even before bed. The key is to stay consistent and focus on the meaning as you repeat.
You'll also start to notice that your speaking becomes faster and more natural. Instead of searching for words, they'll come out automatically. That's when you know repetition is working, when English starts to flow without effort.
The beauty of this technique is that it turns practice into a habit. Once you start, it becomes part of your day, just like listening to music or checking your phone. And over time, those small daily repetitions create massive improvement.
So remember, repetition is not about perfection, it's about progress. Each time you repeat, you're getting a little more confident, a little more fluent, and a little closer to the speaker you want to become. That's the real power of this method.
Let's try a simple exercise together. Imagine you're practicing with us right now. I'll say a sentence, and you repeat it out loud. Don't whisper. Use your full voice. Feel the rhythm, the energy, and the confidence growing as you repeat each phrase.
Let's start with something easy and positive. I can do this. Repeat it slowly. Again, a little faster, and one more time naturally. Feel how each repetition becomes smoother, more comfortable, and more automatic. That's how your fluency grows.
Now, let's go a little further. I'm improving my English every day. Say it once, then again, and again. Listen to your voice. Feel the meaning. Every time you repeat, your brain connects the sound, the idea, and the emotion of the phrase together.
Repetition is not just about the sound, it's about connection. When you repeat with emotion, your brain remembers faster. Try saying, "I feel confident when I speak English." Say it like you believe it. Say it until it feels completely true.
That's the goal, to make English feel natural and alive. Don't worry about sounding perfect. Focus on expressing yourself. Repetition helps you forget about mistakes and pay attention to the flow, the music, and the emotion of your words.
Here's another one. I speak English easily and naturally. Say it again and again. Each time your voice becomes stronger, your thoughts become clearer, and your confidence grows. The more you repeat, the less you need to think before speaking.
You can use this same idea with any sentence you like. Choose something meaningful, something you actually use in daily life. Repeat it until you no longer have to think about it. It just comes out naturally, like breathing.
You'll notice that after repeating a few times, your pronunciation starts to adjust on its own. Your brain begins to copy the patterns you've heard, and your mouth learns to move in a smoother, more natural way without any conscious effort.
That's why repetition is so powerful. You're not just training your memory. You're training your entire communication system. Your ears, your mouth, and your brain start working together, building real fluency from the inside out.
So, whenever you repeat, don't rush. Feel every word, every tone, and every rhythm. Repetition isn't just practice, it's transformation. You're shaping your English into something that feels natural, confident, and completely yours.
One of the greatest benefits of the repetition technique is fluency. The more you repeat real phrases, the more your brain learns to produce them automatically. You stop hesitating, and English starts flowing naturally without long pauses or confusion.
Another amazing benefit is confidence. When you've said a phrase many times, it becomes part of you. You don't have to worry about forgetting it or sounding unsure. You speak with trust in your voice, and that confidence makes communication easier.
Repetition also helps you think directly in English. Your brain stops translating because it already recognizes the patterns and sounds. This is when real fluency begins, when your thoughts connect directly with your words in real time.
It also improves your listening skills. When you repeat what you hear, your brain becomes more sensitive to natural rhythm, speed, and tone. Over time, you understand spoken English faster, even when native speakers talk quickly.
Another benefit is pronunciation. By repeating authentic English phrases, your mouth learns to move in a natural way. You start copying the rhythm and melody of the language without forcing it, and your speech sounds smoother and more natural.
Repetition builds memory through consistency. The more you repeat something, the deeper it stays in your mind. This creates a foundation you can rely on when speaking, making every new conversation easier than the last one.
It also gives you a sense of progress. Each time you repeat, you can feel yourself improving. You might not notice it right away, but one day you'll realize you're speaking faster, clearer, and more confidently than ever before.
Repetition reduces stress too. When you know what to say and how to say it, your body relaxes. You stop worrying about mistakes and focus on connection. That calm energy helps your English sound more natural and spontaneous.
Another important benefit is flexibility. You can use the repetition technique anywhere, while walking, driving, cooking, or waiting in line. It turns everyday moments into powerful English practice sessions without extra effort.
And the biggest benefit of all is independence. With repetition, you don't need teachers or books all the time. You can train yourself daily. The more you practice this way, the more control you have over your own English journey.
Step 1 is to choose short and useful phrases that you can use in real life. Pick expressions you truly say every day. Things like greetings, opinions, or simple reactions. The key is to focus on phrases that feel natural and relevant to you.
Step 2 is to listen carefully. Pay attention to how each phrase sounds, the tone, the rhythm, the flow. Don't just repeat words. Try to copy the emotion and the feeling behind them. This helps your English sound alive, not robotic or memorized.
Step 3 is to repeat the phrase out loud several times. Use your full voice, not a whisper. Feel the movement of your mouth and the energy in your voice. Repetition isn't about speed. It's about connection. Each repetition makes it more automatic.
Step 4 is to record yourself while practicing. Listen and notice how you sound. You'll start to hear improvements in rhythm and pronunciation. This self-awareness helps you adjust naturally without pressure or judgment.
Step 5 is to practice in short sessions every day. You don't need to spend hours. Even 10 minutes of focused repetition can make a big difference. The secret is consistency. Practicing a little every day is better than a lot once in a while.
Step 6 is to repeat the same phrases for a few days until they feel completely natural. When they start to flow easily, you can move to new ones. Think of it as building layers of fluency. Each phrase becomes another piece of your English foundation.
Step 7 is to visualize yourself in real situations using those phrases. Imagine you're talking to someone, ordering food, or sharing an idea. When you picture the context, your brain connects the phrase to real communication, not just practice.
Step 8 is to stay patient and positive. Some days your practice will feel great, and others it might feel slow. That's normal. Fluency grows with time and repetition. Celebrate small progress. Every phrase repeated is a step forward.
Step 9 is to mix it with fun. You can use music, movies, or podcasts to make repetition more interesting. Repeat lines you like, copy tones, and even act out short scenes. When you enjoy it, your brain learns faster and remembers longer.
Step 10 is to track your improvement. Notice how your speech becomes smoother, how your thoughts come faster, and how your confidence grows. The more you repeat with intention, the more fluent and natural you'll sound in every conversation.
One of the most common mistakes people make with repetition is doing it without focus. They repeat words mechanically, without emotion or attention. To truly improve, you must listen, feel, and connect with every phrase you say out loud.
Another mistake is trying to repeat too fast. Fluency doesn't mean speed. It means flow. Start slowly, speak clearly, and let your confidence build naturally. When you rush, you lose rhythm, pronunciation, and understanding of what you're saying.
Some learners stop after a few days because they don't see results immediately. But repetition is about building habits. It takes time. You might not notice small improvements each day, but they add up until suddenly everything feels easier.
Another mistake is focusing on too many phrases at once. When you try to repeat 20 different expressions in one session, your brain gets tired and confused. Focus on fewer phrases but repeat them many times until they feel automatic.
Many people also forget to speak out loud. Thinking the words in your head doesn't create fluency. Your mouth, tongue, and voice need to move. Real repetition happens when sound, emotion, and movement work together as one.
Some learners repeat without listening to native sounds. They just copy themselves, not the original source. Always listen first, then repeat with the same rhythm and tone. That's how you build natural pronunciation and real listening awareness.
Another common issue is comparing yourself to others. Everyone learns differently. Don't measure your progress by someone else's level. Focus on your journey, your pace, and your practice. Consistency matters more than perfection.
Repeating while distracted is another trap. If your mind is on your phone or your surroundings, the words lose meaning. Even 5 minutes of full concentration are more powerful than 30 minutes of unfocused repetition. Quality beats quantity.
Some people expect repetition to solve everything instantly. It's a great tool, but it works best when combined with real conversations, listening practice, and consistency. The goal is balance. Repeat, speak, and connect daily.
The last mistake is giving up too early. Repetition feels simple, but it's powerful only when practiced over time. The moment you feel bored or tired is often the moment you're about to improve. Keep going. Progress is closer than you think.
Here's your challenge for this week. Choose 5 simple English phrases that you really like and that you could use in daily life. Repeat each phrase 10 times a day for 7 days. It sounds easy, but this small habit can completely change your fluency.
When you start, focus on the sound and emotion of each phrase. Don't rush or force it. Let your voice find the rhythm naturally. After a few days, you'll notice how easily these phrases come out when you speak, without hesitation or mental pauses.
To make it even more effective, record yourself on day 1 and then again on day 7. Listen to both versions and compare. You'll be surprised at how much smoother, faster, and more confident your speech sounds after just 1 week of repetition.
Try choosing phrases that feel meaningful to you, maybe something positive, motivational, or practical for your daily conversations. When the words have emotion and purpose, your brain remembers them faster and more deeply.
You can even use this challenge during your daily routine. Repeat your phrases while walking, cleaning, or driving. Repetition works best when it becomes part of your life, not a special task you only do at study time. Make it natural and fun.
If you want extra motivation, write your 5 phrases on sticky notes and place them where you can see them, on your mirror, desk, or fridge. Every time you see them, say them out loud. That visual reminder helps build consistency.
Don't worry if you make mistakes or if it feels strange at first. That's normal. What matters is that you keep repeating. Each time you do it, your mind and voice become more synchronized, and English starts to flow without resistance.
At the end of the week, take a moment to reflect. Notice how your confidence has grown. Notice how your mouth moves more freely. These small signs are proof that the repetition method is working for you in real, visible ways.
And remember, 1 week is just the beginning. Once you see results, keep going. Add new phrases every few days and watch your fluency expand naturally. The more you repeat with purpose, the more automatic your speaking becomes.
Now, we'd love to hear from you. Share your favorite English phrase in the comments below. Tell us what you're repeating this week. Your example might inspire someone else to start their own repetition challenge and grow with you.
Today, we explored how daily repetition can completely transform your English fluency. From using short phrases to practicing naturally during your routine, every step brings you closer to thinking and speaking in English without hesitation or fear.
We also talked about the importance of staying consistent, even when progress feels slow. Each repetition builds a stronger connection between your mind and your voice, making your English more natural, automatic, and full of real confidence.
Remember, fluency isn't built in a single day. It's built through small, smart actions repeated over time. If you follow these simple steps every day, you'll soon notice your English becoming smoother, faster, and more expressive in real conversations.
Repetition might seem simple, but it's one of the most powerful habits for language growth. The more you repeat with intention, the more your brain adapts. You stop translating and start feeling the language as something natural and alive.
If you made it this far, it means you truly want to improve your English fluency. That's amazing! So please, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us reach more people who are learning just like you.
We'd love to know your thoughts. Share your favorite moment or idea from today's episode in the comments. Your feedback helps us create better episodes for you and inspires other learners to keep practicing every single day.
Today's keyword is repetition. If you enjoyed this episode and found it useful, type repetition in the comments below. That's how we'll know you're serious about improving and ready to keep building your English fluency together with us.
Keep repeating, keep improving, and keep believing in your progress. Every small effort matters. You're not just learning English, you're training your mind to communicate freely and confidently. See you in the next episode of Speak English Podcast.